Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I will be talking about a bunch of different reasons why you should take a gap year or why you should even consider taking a gap year in the first place. I hope you guys find these tips helpful. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to like and subscribe so you can see more videos like this in the future. Have you ever wanted to take a break from the academic grind? As high school students, you all know what I'm talking about. Day in and day out, we stay up at night to study for endless quizzes and tests. We're tired a lot of the time and we're definitely stressed out. Would you like to do something different for a year? Have you ever wanted to travel, do service work, get a job, or learn a new skill? In the UK and Australia, it's quite common for students to take a gap year after they finish high school and before they enter college. In the US, it's still pretty uncommon. A gap year is defined as a period, typically an academic year, taken by a student as a break between secondary school and higher education. There are many reasons as to why you would choose to take a gap year. You could choose to take one because you want to figure out what career path you should embark on, because you want to gain valuable work experience, and because you want to take a small break from academics so you don't burn out in college. The first reason that I talked about was taking a gap year to find out what you're passionate about and what you want to pursue in college. If you aren't really sure about what you want to pursue, and if you took a gap year, you'd enter college with a good idea about what path you want to embark on for the next 4 years of university. And you would also have a better understanding of what you would want to devote the rest of your life to. Your college education ideally is 1, useful to you, 2, focuses on what you are interested in, and 3, helps you find a job after college or puts you one step closer to your professional goal, helps you pursue your next educational milestone. Instead, many college students now are beginning college without the slightest idea of what direction or field they want to study, and they change their major or course of study multiple times throughout their college career, causing stress and an uncertainty of the future. Taking a year off from academics could help you deeply think about what you're interested in and what really makes you excited to learn, and actually have a chance to try out a bunch of things so you could find that passion or whatever you see yourself doing for the next 40 years of your career. Next, you could choose to take a gap year because you could gain international work experience. This work experience would be super valuable in many ways. You could gain some business experience, earn some money before college, and learn how to adapt to a new environment. By working in a different country, you would learn how to conduct business with people in a different language and culture. This could help you further on in your career because you might return to the place that you worked in and you would already be familiar with everything that encompasses doing business there. Also, by working in a different country or just working in general, you could earn some money before starting college, and you could save up to help pay for your education. I was surprised to find out that the amount of student debt has tripled in the past 10 years, rising from $363 billion in 2005 to $1.2 trillion in 2015. By earning some money before college, you could significantly increase your student loan debt and not have to face the rising costs of a college education by having some money in your bank account. Lastly, by working in a different country or working at home, you could gain experience and learn how to adapt to a new place. For the average college freshman, it's most likely the first time they've ever lived alone without their parents' support. They have to learn how to be independent, they have to learn how to be responsible, they have to learn important life skills, such as managing money in a short period of time. By working internationally or at home, you can practice these life skills and can start college with confidence because you know how to take care of yourself and you know how to live without the support of your family for a long time. Lastly, you might consider taking a gap year because you need to recharge your batteries after being on the academic grind for 12 years. I'm sure we all feel the same at the end of our first and second semesters. We feel stressed, overwhelmed with schoolwork, and in dire need of a break. Each year that you complete school, you feel this a little bit more because you experience it time after time. By the end of high school, some students feel tired from working hard all day, every day for several years. They feel burned out and lose motivation. They only have 3 months to rest after a grueling 4 years of high school before starting college. Taking a gap year could work as a sort of reset and make you eager to return to school. A former senior admissions officer at Harvard University found that students who took a gap year had, on average, a GPA 0.15 to 0.2 points higher than their counterparts who did not take a gap year. This is a significant increase in grades and school performance. After a gap year, a student returns to college the next fall refreshed, happy, and eager to learn. I'll link a few interesting articles in the description below so you guys can read more about this topic. All in all, taking a gap year is a wise choice for you and many students. This isn't a light decision, so before deciding whether or not to take one, I would recommend making a list of pros and cons and to make sure to discuss it with your parents, relatives, and guidance counselor at school. Each college has a different process for handling deferral requests from students, and in some instances, universities need to know well in advance about your gap year plans. But all that being said, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to leave a comment down below or DM me on Instagram. I'll be happy to answer any of your guys' questions about the gap year process, the deferral process, and just deciding to take one, which is, for me personally, that was the hardest thing, was just to commit myself 100% to taking it. It's easy to go back and forth and repeat the pros and cons to yourself in your head and waver from, should I take one, should I not? And it's easy to be worried about falling a year behind from your friends, but I really think the experiences and the life skills that you learn from taking this year off will actually put you so much farther ahead than if you hadn't taken one. And if you guys like this video and found this helpful, please like and subscribe so that I know to make more videos like these in the future.